What if every thunderous footstep of a kaiju is really the echo of an elder god awakening? Picture the ocean at night, moonlight shattered across black water. Then a shape rises, scales glistening like wet obsidian. As Godzilla emerges, ancient whispers drift from the depths. Pungli Mnglinaf. Could this titan be more than a monster? Could it be a cosmic sentinel forged in eons we barely comprehend? Long before cities and sirens, before humanity etched myths into stone, the universe was ruled by beings older than stars. Lovecraft called them the Great Old Ones, colossal entities sleeping beneath sea and soil, waiting for the alignment of alien constellations to stir them. Now look at the MonsterVerse lore. Titans slumber in hidden temples, roused only when the planet is threatened. Archaeologists find fossilized colossi coiled around stone altars. Monarch scientists whisper that Titans are Earth's immune system. Swap one name, Cthulhu, for Godzilla, and the pattern is uncanny. Consider the hieroglyphs in Kong's Hollow Earth throne room. Spirals of tentacles, eyes within eyes, sigils that glow when touched by bioluminescent spores. Compare them to the Necronomicon plates, star maps that guide cultists to sunken Arlia. Both sets of symbols trace the same geometry, non-Euclidean curves that defy human perception, as though drafted by creatures who experience reality in more than 3 dimensions. And then there is the call, an infrasonic signal so deep it rattles submarine hulls. Monarch records label it the bioacoustic resonance of alpha predators. Lovecraft sailors heard it as disembodied chants that hammered their dreams. Different names, same effect, minds cracking open. Visions of cyclopean cities where geometry folds in on itself. Even today, psychics near Skull Island report recurring nightmares of a green sun sinking into a black ocean. If Titans are planetary antibodies, who forged them? In Lovecraft's mythos, lesser gods warred under the command of incomprehensible creators. Azathoth at the center of chaos, Yog-Sothoth permeating every threshold. Perhaps those same forces seeded worlds with Kaiju guardians, Leviathan for oceans, Behemoth for forests, Rodan for skies. When cosmic predators, Ghidorah, a golden dragon birthed from the void between stars, invade, sleepers awaken to repel them. It's not just territorial instinct. It's a programmed directive older than DNA. Notice Ghidorah's effect on weather systems. Supercell storms that warp magnetic fields. Lovecraft wrote of cosmic storms heralding the Old Ones' return, sky tearing like parchment as hyperdimensional wings beat against reality. In both stories, the world itself protests the presence of something fundamentally elsewhere. Skeptical? Let's dive into biology. Titan bone samples contain trace elements not found on the periodic table. Monarch labels them Element X, behaving like exotic matter capable of folding space-time at a molecular level. Lovecraft aficionados recognize that concept, a substance bridging our universe and the realm of the gods. When Godzilla charges his atomic breath, detectors register gravitons bending toward him, as if space briefly curves into a tunnel connecting the surface to some vast cosmic engine. And what of cults? From Innsmouth to modern eco-terrorist cells, fanatics chant for the Titans to reclaim Earth from human pollution. They echo Lovecraft's esoteric Order of Dagon, merging doomsday prophecy with environmental extremism. Their scriptures prophesy the great equalizer, a tidal wave of scales and claws washing civilization away so the planet can heal. In their fervor, you can hear the same madness that infected Lovecraft's artists and sailors, the certainty that annihilation is not an end but a cleansing rebirth. Imagine a future war. Humanity flings missiles while Titans clash like living continents. Amid the chaos, the sky cracks open and an obsidian spire descends, re-arising. Godzilla halts, recognizing not an enemy but a command beacon. All Titans turn toward it, kneeling to a shadow crowned with swirling tendrils. The boundary between MonsterVerse and mythos dissolves. Earth becomes the chessboard of beings that use galaxies as stepping stones. Yet there is hope in paradox. Lovecraft framed humanity as insignificant, but the MonsterVerse shows fragile species can broker balance. Serizawa's sacrifice with the nuclear warhead, Jia's bond with Kong, acts of empathy and courage ripple across cosmic hierarchies. If Titans bridge our world to elder gods, perhaps humans, tiny though we are, bridge Titans to conscience. So the next time you hear Godzilla's roar reverberate across skyscrapers, listen closer. Does it sound purely animal, or is there a chord that vibrates in your bones, a syllable of a language older than speech? Maybe it's a warning, or a hymn, or the key to a gate we were never meant to open. The stars are slowly wheeling into position. The titans are stirring. And somewhere in their thunderous heartbeats, the elder gods dream.